Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and we have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man, great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here, man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we need you courtside.
It feels so much better being with you guys and the other two.
DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers, for now at least, are still tenants at the Staples Center. But former team superstar and analyst for the Hawks, Dominique Wilkins, who used to play for the Clippers at the end of his career, said the atmosphere at their games now matches that of the Lakers, adding, "This excitement for two teams in the same city, I don't know when that's happened in basketball. It's pretty amazing." Guys?
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. Kenny, your shot mechanics look polished, even back in college. Some guys take longer to have that thing look smooth and make some sense optically.
Well, it's repetition more than the visual. So the more you, like I actually shot the ball and my left hand stays on too long, so I had a side spin. It didn't go, it didn't have a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes to mind, Lonzo Ball, but the repetition will help you.
Yeah. And, there's some guys that, some of the great shooters don't have great. I mean, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot it with
Larry
a little
Bird's
Larry Bird
was different.
But, they perfected it.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Harrell in at the 5. And for the Clippers, we've got Russell Westbrook. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Leonard laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Certain guys put a fear into you when they're driving the basketball. Leonard setting a physical tone here.
Curry passes to Caldwell Pope. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Outside, George. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
No one covering. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for them. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that one.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at that.
No less.
Outside for Curry. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. Right side Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And every year, Kawhi plays at the highest level. A top-tier player who possesses a real competitive fire.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lakers leading by 7. Curry deciding where to go with it. Harrell trying to free himself up. Curry's shot is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
George against Caldwell Pope. And George kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. Now here's Leonard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Kenny, you played in so many different kind of offensive styles and systems during your basketball career. What stands out as your favorite?
Favorite was the Rockets. So that was the best style of play that I enjoyed most.
Yeah, I think you make a great call. You know, people would think like as a guard, you'd want to just have more opportunity to be the focal point, but the reality is we'd rather win.
Without question.
You'd much rather play with a great big in our era who could dominate the paint, because the role reverses. They basically become your point guards, but they're playing out double teams, and now you're getting to catch guys in transition running at you where you can be more effective.
Here's Curry following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Leonard. Passes it to George. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the middle. Harrell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So here's Westbrook after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Right side Westbrook. Leonard kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Over Caldwell Pope. And that one hits back iron.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's George following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
To the paint, uses both hands to slam it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Westbrook. 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
One shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
There's never a question about Westbrook's heart or his drive. He's a relentless catalyst for his team.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. They have a 9-point lead.
Kenny, you played alongside some incredible clutch performers. Who would you give the ball to now for a game-deciding three?
Game-deciding three. Steph Curry's number one. Klay Thompson's number two. Ray Allen's retired, so I'll go with Trae Young.
Ooh, what about Dame Lillard? Dame
I'm sorry. Dame Lillard, number three. And then Trae.
What's that?
Steph, Klay,
Lillard.
Okay. Game winning three, not off the dribble.
I'm going to throw a wild card out there.
Who's that?
Kawhi.
No.
Kawhi's hit hey,
It's
Kevin
wild.
and I saw him hit one of the biggest threes.
Yeah, that's a wild card, though.
That's a wild card. I mean, hey, he hit a three to get to the finals.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And he was injured in that game and in those series.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Getting up. Leonard's mix of airtime and power is practically indefensible.
Caldwell Pope finds Curry. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Batum attacking, trying to get open as Ibaka. A shot by Batum, no good. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Williams, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Steph Curry. Clippers trail by 11. With the growth of the G League guys, some have predicted the NBA will eventually expand the draft to more than 2 rounds or more players NBA ready. Good or bad, Kenny?
Well, it's funny because the Players Association would say they don't want it to expand.
Exactly.
They want it to be because they want guys to have the choice to choose where they want to go.
Right.
I think 3 rounds is necessary now. There's too many basketball players overseas now that are infiltrated into the system to give an opportunity. I think 3 rounds is necessary.
And the other reason why I think I agree is because back in the day, the second round wasn't guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, basically, you all get guaranteed contracts in the second round. And so I think now you push that to the 3rd round, and you make that the make good round.
Second chance shot. And Zubac puts it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Caldwell Pope, he gets that one. Caldwell Pope's got 17.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
Schroeder against Beverly. Inside, Zubac trying to break loose. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you play?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man. I think, man, I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
In all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you.
Lakers leading by 8. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. Back to Kuzma. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Boy, he's got a nice feel for that shot. Kuzma's percentage on floaters is stupendous. That's outstanding for you guys who don't have a dictionary. It's a big weapon for him.
Now here's Leonard. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the wing, Morris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Kuzma outside. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Wow, not known for his flamboyance. Leonard this time was the highlight reel stuff.
Schroeder looking around. Over Beverly. Tipped away. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
James checked in for the Lakers. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Beverly against Schroeder. Here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Laker lead.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is LeBron. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. 4 on the clock. Over Morris. Can't nail the jumper.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We caught up with Steph Curry, who spoke with us about coming back from being out.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to just that feeling because there's no other place that you can get that adrenaline rush and that level of intensity and focus than out there in those 94 feet. So I'm going to enjoy every minute of this, no matter how it goes.
Greg, this guy is a premier performer, and the hardwood is his stage. He always plays well.
No doubt. I mean, fans pay to see him as much as anyone. And when you think about the last decade of basketball, he's changed the game as much as anyone with his range.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the 5 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back three has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vandal.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he
And
played.
it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? He's like, no, it's a step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to drill.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
And, you know, when you've played over a decade and a half in the league, it's expected that you're going to slow down, but LeBron still going strong.
Paul George is checked in for Leonard. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Gasol. And Curry subbed in for Alex Caruso. Second free throw, no good. Clippers trail by 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's LeBron missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Lakers leading by 5. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And we heard about market size mattering less to players these days, guys. But then we see summers where all the big free agents go to Los Angeles or New York. So, Kenny, which is it?
Well, there's 2 aspects of it. There's endorsements and then there's quality of life. In the small markets, you know, catching fire on the marketing front is sometimes much more difficult, but there could be a better quality of life. In a big city, you could be marketed, and then all of a sudden you start losing, and the quality of life goes down.
Yeah, and the reality is the fact that when we played, there was only a couple games a week on national television. Now every game that every NBA team plays is on national television. The impact of social media, they're just, you can be a superstar in a small market today. Doesn't matter. Look at Giannis. You look at Durant and OKC, Westbrook. You can be as big a star in any market in today's game.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now James. He's got 7. A floater, and he lays it up and in. LeBron's got 9 points.
And, you know, for such a physically powerful player, guys, James also has a deft shooting touch. I mean, showing it off there.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Paul George. Outside Curry. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And there's the pass to Williams. Shoots over Schroeder. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 7. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Westbrook's got the ball.
Turning defense into offense. George with the quick, active hands for the steal. Then it's off to the races.
The Clippers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac, and it's Batum in for Lou Williams. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Now here's Curry. LeBron passes to Harrell. Over Morris. And it's Harrell missing. Clippers trail by 4. And finished off by Westbrook.
In the rafters on that one. Westbrook giving the fans their money's worth.
Lakers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Looking here at some numbers for Batum. How he did last season. He averaged about 3 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contribution.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Morris into the lane. Batum finds George. Morris with the ball. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Curry against Westbrook. Curry gets the bucket.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And it's James missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. And the Clippers miss again. LeBron outside. Lets it go with a three. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
It's George on the wing. And it's George again missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Schroeder. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand.
We know George can beat you with the pass, has great vision and great court sense.
Now here's Harrell. Left side, Davis. Releases from 15. Good. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
I'm shocked that George hit that shot. Lots of contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from George.
The key asset is one of the biggest trade packages in NBA history. When George feels 100% physically, he's absolutely worth it.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Caldwell Pope against Leonard. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
That three ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Now here is Ibaka. Curry with the steal. Passes it to Caruso. From deep. Good D by Westbrook.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Nobody near Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
I say this to my son KJ about Leonard all the time. He's smooth in everything he does, and he catches fire with confidence.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Here's Harrell. And the rejection by Ibaka. Batum passes to Westbrook. Again, the Clippers. Lakers leading by 3. Down low, Harrell. Ibaka with some nice D. The Clippers shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Pass to Harrell. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Both free throws good from Westbrook. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. There's the triple. They get it back. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Beverly against Curry. Lets it go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. And what about our special guest? Kenny, thanks for taking the time to join us, dropping by. Always a pleasure. You add so much to the broadcast.
Man, thanks for having me. This is just great.
Thank you. And what an experience it was, Greg, to have Kenny joining us. You always know he's going to give you his honest opinion, which makes him so great.
And Kevin, and throughout his playing days and now as a broadcaster, Kenny has never pulled any punches. He'll tell it to you like it is, and that's one reason he is so beloved.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard draws the double. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Beverly feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Westbrook. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Curry. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without foul.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top, up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half. because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. And joining us once again after his valiant attempt at live action analysis, it's Kenny Smith.
That, Kenny.
What are you laughing at?
How you think it went, Kenny?
Oh, it was fun, man. It went great, man. What do you guys think?
Good for you. I mean, if you're happy, we're happy for you, bud.
It's good. It was good, man. They
awesome.
loved me.
It really was. It was really awesome, wasn't it, Shaq?
Ernie, remember when he...
No, Kenny, you were great. Really, you were spectacular. But I never heard anything. I've never heard anything like it. Really. I mean that in a really nice way. It was awesome. Man, was it tremendous. I think I'll never hear anything like that again in the history of broadcasting.
Kenny, you were so good.
Haters.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Steph Curry's out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Harrell in at the center position. Now here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort with 1 on the clock. Rebound the Lakers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Leonard, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Leonard's got 18 points.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
James, the pass to Davis. Over Batum, and Davis gets it to go. 12 points for him.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half. And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
George against Caldwell Pope. The shot by George, no good. Lakers leading by 5. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Caldwell Pope against George. Goes back up. A rebound by the Lakers. Harrell's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Lakers. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound, Harrell. And the rejection by Ibaka. Davis with the bucket.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
George with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers going the other way now.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And when the offense is running through Curry, it's going to run smooth.
Clippers trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Caldwell Pope finds Harrell. Davis, the pass to Curry. James wide open. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Leonard dishes to Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 22. Curry against George. Fires the 3. The Lakers rebound.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. In the corner, George with it. And Davis pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard.
Oh, what a finish!
Good. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. For the Clippers, Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lou Williams is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The Lakers also with a sub. Schroeder's checked in. James against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Fires from 14. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Outside, George. The pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Lakers leading by 8. James looking it over. Pass to Curry. Inside. And it's Davis missing. The Clippers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Back to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
To the middle, here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. George against Curry. Shoots from the line. George, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Leonard missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Curry's shot is off. Outside, George. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. George has got 14.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Schroeder finds Kuzma. Now here's LeBron, covered by Morris. Shot clock at 5. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
To the inside, Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Looking now at some numbers for Patrick Beverley. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
LeBron against Beverly. Now, here's Zubac. He's guarded closely. Rejected by Gasol. Looking to get it going. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Kuzma. That's 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Williams. Zubac trying to break loose. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Williams.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Zubac kicks to Williams. Count it. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Out to the wing. Schroeder finds James. Kicks it out to Schroeder. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Williams. Now Zubac to the paint. Here's George. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 3-point Laker lead. Schroeder outside. It's James atop the key. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Excellent D there from George. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Beverly, an easy 2 points on the layup. Beverly's got 8 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Doesn't go that time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Lakers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Williams. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Batum. Ivica Zubac is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Williams at the 2 spot. LeBron against Batum. A wide open look for Gasol. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Westbrook. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 1-point game. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Kuzma slams it in.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Back to Williams. Ibaka outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To tie it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Marc Gasol. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma with it. Harrell dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, and it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
There's Williams with the 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Poked away. Harrell kicks to James. Caldwell Pope outside. To the middle. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside Westbrook. The pass to Leonard. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Harrell the pass to Caldwell Pope, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Batum, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Curry. From past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Williams looking around. Back to Westbrook. Here's Ibaka, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
Davis has checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And so he hits both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. James outside. Outside Curry. Floats one up. Hero goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to Leonard. Fires from the line. Second shot opportunity. The shot that time not on target. LeBron with some nice D. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game. Size, skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
Here's Westbrook. Outside Batum. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. Leonard's got 27.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds it. Great feel for the game.
Here's Curry. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by LeBron. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Here's Davis. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You look at Williams, and he's rather slight in build, but he's got sneaky strength and terrific body control.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Westbrook against Curry. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Davis. Harold dishes to LeBron. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Curry. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Curry passes to Harold. And Harold slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the Clippers call time here. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And he's had more dunks in this game than you can count. The D has looked like they're just standing still. He keeps blowing by him and finishing with that highlight reel material.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Caldwell Pope kicks to Harold. James outside. No good. Shot missing. AT that time from Leonard. The Clippers trail. Pass to Ibaka to tie it up. And James pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook up top, guarded by Curry. Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
It's Curry outside. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Harold, that's good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. And here's Leonard from three. Rebound by Harold. Harold's Caldwell Pope against Williams. Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Inside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Davis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And the Clippers call time here.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Williams against Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. They grab their own miss, and Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane, and he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And Westbrook throws it down.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Caldwell Pope outside. Now the pass to Harrell. He dishes it to Curry. They double-team Curry. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And for the Clippers, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Over in the corner, Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
Even-keeled is Williams. Calm in the eye of the storm. Hits a big one there.
Leonard against LeBron. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Harrell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. free throws, good for Harold.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
Here's LeBron. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Williams. That's three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
James in the post. Leonard's there. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Leonard looking around. Ibaka for three. A rebound by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Batum brings the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Clippers have possession. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, every year it seems like Williams draws more fouls per minute. Man, he's a very savvy offensive talent.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Paul George, he's checked in for Lou Williams. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's LeBron. Ooh, off wide. Caldwell Pope outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
On its way from Curry for two. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Kawhi, you have become an elite two-way player, so how do you carry that scoring load with that defensive responsibility?
It's very difficult. Your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, my teammates get me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
Well, you did a great job of leading them tonight, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.